Hello everyone, you're most welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Lanyero Gloria, and I want us to look at IPC, infection prevention, and how we can prevent the spread of infection and diseases in our community. So, some of the ways how we can prevent the spread of infection and diseases in our environment is by practicing good personal hygiene. For example, washing hands regularly with clean water and soap. Maybe after going to the bathroom, after going to the toilet or the latrine, after sneezing, you can wash your hand with clean water and soap. Even after touching maybe the animals, you can wash your hand with clean water and soap. After touching maybe a dirty surface, you can use clean water and soap to wash your hand. Then, personal hygiene regarding that, bathing on a regular basis, like I can say daily basis. Uh, in our community, you can cut your fingernails. It also helps to prevent the spread of infection and diseases. That is number one. So, another thing we can do to prevent the spread of infection in our community, we can make sure that the environment around us is clean, like making sure that the compound is clean by sweeping or by slashing the compound also helps us to uh, protect ourselves against diseases and infection. Like for example, when the bushes around our compound is clear, this is a way how the rate of malaria can be reduced because their breathing environment could have been destroyed. Another thing we can also practice is uh, I can say that respiratory hygiene is very important as we talked about it in our previous video. Someone you can cover your nose with tissues when you're sneezing to prevent the spread of infection to your neighbor. It can be TB or maybe COVID-19 or even cough. Okay, so that is another way how we can also practice good hygiene in our daily life, which can help us to prevent the spread of infection. Another thing we can do, we should also make sure that the food we take is clean. We can do that by washing, especially the fruits, the green veggies, even the seeds. Before cooking them, we make sure that what we wash them. That one is very important. Then again, we can also ensure that we cook them properly to kill all the bacteria or the germ that can be in the greens or the leafy food. It is very important. That is how we can prevent the spread or reduce the spread of infection and diseases in our environment. Another thing we can do is by ensuring proper disposal of the waste. It can be rubbish around us. We make sure that all of them we put into the dustbin or the okay, into the rubbish pit. We make sure that we collect them from our compound or in our houses. We put them there, then we can burn them off late. Then another thing, we should also make sure that maybe the fecal matters around us is properly disposed. That is ensuring the use of pit latrine around our home. Another thing we can look at is use of protective gear. For example, okay, how do we say that? Like in a home, you can use like gloves when you're cleaning, maybe fecal matter or any other thing which is infectious. We can also use gumboot, maybe when we are stepping environment where, okay, in the places where we know that it is not very safe for us. Then lastly, we should ensure vaccination. Like for COVID-19 is important. We said early BCG important, especially all the vaccination for the children. And aside from that, we can also ensure deworming. Okay? It is very important. So I think those are the major ways we can use to prevent the spread of infection and diseases in our community. Thank you so much.